What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Hassan's Hits. Today we found out there are reports saying Canelo Alvarez will face Jermall Charlo sometime in September. Now, this is huge news because Canelo was slated to fight Bivol. Of course, that fight kind of falling through. They couldn't agree on weight. Bivol wants the fight at 168 so that he can go for Canelo's belts and also become undisputed at 168. Canelo wants to, redo it at 175. He believes he can beat Bivol at 175 and prove himself there. Now, I did a video about this, previously, saying I understand the situation from both sides. Canelo, of course, losing at 175, wants to run it back there so he can prove to himself and everyone else that he can beat Bivol at 175. And Bivol saying he wants something for himself. He already beat Canelo soundly at 175, so he wants to go for Canelo's belts at 168. The fight is more intriguing for him there. Now, let's get off that for a second. Canelo versus Jermall Charlo, a very interesting fight. Now, you have a huge group of people out there who continue to say Canelo is apparently not fighting black fighters. It's absurd, obviously, because Canelo faces all comers. And, we're talking about a guy who has scaled divisions in this sport. We're talking about a guy who challenges himself by going up in weight. He faced Dmitry Bivol at 175, knowing that he was going to be the underdog, and he ended up getting beat. Now, he could have stayed at 160, 168 and faced lesser competitions there, but he challenged himself going up to 175. He was even willing to face Artur Beterbiev, which is a much more dangerous fight than any of these guys. I've said before that Canelo will take on anyone that challenges him, for his career, because he's about legacy. He wants to build his legacy. He's not, he's already the best prize fighter on the planet. He earns the most money. He has the biggest name in boxing. So I want to pinpoint how ridiculous fans can be at points, because that was out there. He doesn't want to face Jermall Charlo. That's why he's going to face David Benavidez, right? And for Canelo, he was saying he doesn't even want to face David Benavidez. Instead, he wants to face the guy who actually beat him, Dmitry Bivol, and challenge himself more. And so David Benavidez and his, fans were saying that Canelo was avoiding them and that he was ducking David Benavidez when he's literally fighting a guy much better than David Benavidez. And then you had Jermall Charlo and his fans basically saying, and he's also ducking Jermall Charlo. So with the Bivol fight falling through, Canelo decides he wants to fight Jermall Charlo next and put this whole notion to rest, right? Guess what I see in the comments. After this was reported, what I see in the comments is people literally saying Canelo is ducking David Benavidez. That's why he's fighting Jermall Charlo. Again, you will never satisfy these fans, no matter what you do. And this proves it. Canelo Alvarez said, put a stop to this notion. He wants to face all comers, and he will face Jermall Charlo next. And what do you know? Now he's ducking David Benavidez. Saul Canelo Alvarez is one of the best fighters to ever do it in boxing. He's gonna go down as an all-time great. He has challenged himself time and time again when Triple G was the boogeyman. And again, I've put it out there before, I believe Triple G beat him twice. In my opinion, he did. It was close fights. However, people have to realize he was the boogeyman. Triple G was. No one wanted to face him. Canelo Alvarez ended up facing him 3 times for his career. So enough with this whole, propaganda about Canelo not wanting to face certain guys, or he doesn't want to face, black fighters, whatever the case may be. He faces the best of the best. That's all. But let me know what you guys think. You think Canelo should fight David Benavidez? Should he ink this fight with Jermall Charlo, which in my opinion is the more interesting fight? I did want to see him run it back with Dmitry Bivol and see if he changed anything. However, if that fight is not happening, I believe a fight with Jermall Charlo makes a lot more sense, and I would like to see that. Comment, like, subscribe. Peace.